We've all seen those fighters with bulging muscles that look like they could knock out anyone with a single punch. But does muscle always win over skill? Let's take a look at some shocking results from the boxing ring where strength met skill, and the outcome was not what many expected. Let's dive into an exciting and memorable boxing match between Sergey Kovalev and Anthony Yarde. This fight is a great example of what happens when sheer muscle power meets refined boxing skill. First, let's get to know the fighters. Anthony Yarde is a British boxer who is well known for his incredible physique. He looks like a bodybuilder with muscles on top of muscles. When you see him, you immediately think of strength and power. He has an intimidating presence, and many people believe that his physical strength gives him a big advantage in the ring. On the other hand, we have Sergey Kovalev, a Russian boxer who has been in the game for a long time. Kovalev is not just strong, he is also very skilled. He has a lot of experience and has fought many top fighters in his career. His technique and understanding of boxing make him a formidable opponent. When the fight between Kovalev and Yarde was announced, there was a lot of excitement.
We're underway, 12 rounds.
Fans were eager to see if Yarde's raw power could defeat Kovalev's technical skills. The match was seen as a classic battle between muscle and skill. Many people thought that Yarde's strength would overwhelm Kovalev, while others believed that Kovalev's experience and technique would prevail. As the fight began, it was clear that both fighters were ready to give it their all. Yarde came out strong, using his power to throw heavy punches. His muscles were working hard, and he looked like he could knock out Kovalev at any moment. Yarde's strategy was to use his strength to overpower Kovalev and finish the fight quickly.
It lands. Nice little left hook there from Yarde. Again, just faking the jab there, just faking the pump and the jab.
That's a good straight left hand from you.
Kovalev, however, had a different approach. He relied on his experience and skill to navigate the fight. He used his footwork to move around the ring and avoid Yarde's powerful punches. Kovalev also used his jab effectively, keeping Yarde at a distance and scoring points. One of the most critical moments in the fight came in the middle rounds. Yarde managed to land some heavy punches, and it looked like he might have Kovalev in trouble. The crowd was on its feet, thinking that Yarde's strength was finally going to win the day. But Kovalev stayed calm and used his experience to weather the storm.
Kovalev did feel a little bit of the British challenger's power, and Kovalev is having to show fitness. Good right hand again from the champion.
He defended well and waited for his opportunity. As the fight went on, Yarde began to tire. His muscles were powerful, but they also required a lot of energy, and he started to slow down. In the later rounds, Kovalev's skill and endurance began to show. He started landing more punches and taking control of the fight. Yarde, exhausted from his earlier efforts, struggled to keep up. Kovalev's strategy and technique were paying off.
He's gambling, he's trying to walk through Kovalev.
Stop. No.
No knockdown, not allowed.
Finally, in the 11th round, Kovalev landed a powerful punch that sent Yarde to the canvas. The referee stopped the fight, and Kovalev was declared the winner.
I hoped for it's a Chelyabinsk night of celebration for the Russian fans, but Anthony Yarde, for me, can certainly...
It was a clear demonstration that skill and experience can triumph over sheer muscle power. Next up is one of the most surprising upsets in boxing history: Andy Ruiz Jr. versus Anthony Joshua. This match is a perfect example of how appearances can be deceiving and why you should never judge a book by its cover. First, let's look at the fighters. Anthony Joshua is a British boxer who looks like he was sculpted from stone. He's tall, extremely muscular, and looks like a superhero. With a physique that is the epitome of athleticism, many people believed he was unbeatable. Joshua had an impressive record and was considered one of the top heavyweight champions in the world. On the other hand, we have Andy Ruiz Jr. He doesn't have the chiseled physique you'd expect from a boxing champion. Ruiz is shorter and has a softer, rounder appearance. When people saw him, they often underestimated his abilities, thinking he didn't stand a chance against someone like Joshua. When the fight between Ruiz and Joshua was announced, most fans and experts thought it would be an easy win for Joshua. They looked at Joshua's muscles and record and assumed Ruiz wouldn't pose much of a challenge. Ruiz was even brought in as a late replacement for another fighter, which made people doubt his chances even more. As the fight began, the atmosphere was electric. People expected Joshua to dominate the match quickly. However, from the first round, it was clear that Ruiz was not going to be an easy opponent.
2009.
Confident in the fact that he can stand in front of Joshua a couple of times.
Big shot. From Anthony Joshua. Junior is down.
He came into the ring with determination and confidence, ready to prove everyone wrong. Joshua started strong, using his reach and power to try and keep Ruiz at bay. He landed some good punches early on, and it seemed like the fight might go as everyone predicted. But then, something amazing happened. In the third round, Ruiz showed why you should never judge a fighter by their appearance.
Joshua! And he's down! The bell's gonna come! And he's taken up!
He landed a series of fast, precise punches that caught Joshua off guard. His hand speed and accuracy were incredible, and he managed to knock Joshua down. The crowd was stunned. This was not supposed to happen. Joshua got up, but Ruiz kept up the pressure. He continued to land quick, effective punches, showing his technical skill and ability to stay calm under pressure. Ruiz's performance was a masterclass in boxing technique, proving that he was much more than he appeared to be. By the 7th round, Ruiz had taken control of the fight. He knocked Joshua down again and again, until the referee had no choice but to stop the fight. Andy Ruiz Jr. had done the unthinkable. He defeated Anthony Joshua and became the heavyweight champion of the world. The fight between Ruiz and Joshua is a powerful reminder that boxing is about more than just physical appearance.
Chills out! And Joshua could be counted out here! He just about gets...
Ruiz's incredible hand speed, technical skills, and ability to stay composed under pressure were the keys to his victory. Despite Joshua's muscles and power, Ruiz's strategy and skill allowed him to pull off one of the biggest upsets in boxing history. In boxing, it's not just about who has the biggest muscles or the hardest punch. It's about who can use their skills, strategy, and heart to outthink and outlast their opponent. The fights between Kovalev and Yarde and Ruiz and Joshua are perfect examples of how technique can level the playing field against raw power. These matches remind us that in boxing, it's often the smarter, more skilled fighter who comes out on top. What do you think? Does skill always beat strength in the ring? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more boxing insights and highlights.